What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Switchcraft, and welcome to another episode of Rare and Retro Unboxing. Before we get started, I ask you to consider subscribing if you like what you hear and see, so that you can get notified whenever I come out with the newest content. And don't forget to hit that little bell down below. Now, for today's episode, we have a really special Rare and Retro unboxing. Just because of how rare this game actually is to get physically and to get the special edition. I'm talking about none other than the very Retro City Rampage Special Edition. So this came out from Limited Run Games, and I actually missed it the first time it came out because you had to order it online. So I figured maybe I'll just settle for the regular edition, and I signed up on their website. They were going to email me anytime that something new came out. And a couple of days after the initial run of these games sold out in a couple of minutes, I got an email saying that I think it was something like mid-October, there's going to be another extra special limited release. They held back some stock. So I was like, oh, thank goodness, I still have a chance. So I was at work, right at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. I was refreshing the page, and I was lucky enough to be one of the very few people to actually get a physical copy of this for the Nintendo Switch. So it is still in its, I guess, factory seal, but today we are going to break this sucker open and see all the goodies that we get inside. Let's get going. Alright, so before we get started, I just wanted to show off a couple of the cool things that actually came with this game. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I first opened this thing up, on the day that after it got shipped and actually delivered to me, I was a little bit sketchy because I knew it would come with a whole bunch of cool stuff. And I opened the box, and all I saw, now while they're very cool and I'm going to use one, but all I saw were these 4 alternate sleeves. And you'll see a bunch of different art styles, and they just pop right into the Switch game, or the Switch case. So you can see them all here. And you see the one that's on the box. So I think my favorite is actually gonna be, I think, this guy right here. Because I think that's the closest to what it actually looks like in the game. So I think that's gonna be my favorite. Now this game, for any of you who may not have heard of it, think of it like Grand Theft Auto, but in 8-bit pixelated graphics. So it is absolutely great. It's got great reviews online. It's been out on a bunch of different systems, and it was finally released on the Switch physical version. Now, if any of you have seen my argument for physical media, you guys know that this was an absolute must-have for me. And I mentioned in that video that, almost as a middle finger to the video game industry, that this was going to be the subject of a Rare and Retro unboxing. Well, that day has come. Here we go. Let's break the seal and let's see what we get inside. Alright, here we go. Alright, seal is broken. Let's pull off the plastic. And yeah, like I was saying before, when I first opened this from its shipping box, I wasn't sure what the heck was going on. I thought, oh crap, they missed a bunch of stuff, because all I saw were these alternate cover art pieces, and I knew that this thing was supposed to come with a whole bunch of other stuff. Luckily, after a little bit closer reading, I saw that it actually has a bunch of stuff on the inside. Okay, so it's got, looks like the soundtrack, the keychain, 3D glasses, and a manual. I miss games that come with manuals, so I was so happy to pick this up. So let's open this sucker up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good stuff right there. Oh, this is worth it. This is great. So I got some 3D glasses that say VBlank Entertainment on them. They say Retro City Rampage on them. And I have no idea if this will actually do anything in the game. I seriously doubt it. But those are so cool to have and keep on the shelf. It's also going to come with this pretty sweet keychain. That is going on my keychain immediately. Let's open up this bad boy. Oh, that's good stuff. That is so cool. Look at that bad boy. I just hope it can survive in my pocket. Feels a little flimsy. I don't want this thing to get wrecked. What else do we got in here? We got the soundtrack on one of those little, they almost look like GameCube discs, but it's on a little mini CD. So I wonder if that'll fit in a traditional CD player. If I pop that into the sliding CD player in my car, I hope it doesn't get jammed and I lose it. Maybe I'll be careful with that. We also got a full color manual. Well, when I say full color, I mean black and white. It looks like just the outside is full color. And there's not much to this manual. It's pretty much health and safety, how to attack, how to lock on. We got some basic stomp, play, catch. So again, just basic controls. Controls on foot and controls in the vehicle on your Nintendo Switch. How to borrow a car. And we're going to finish off with just some missions and a weapon itinerary or weapon inventory in the game. And then we got some power tips and some credits. Now I know that this isn't the the most amazing manual, but I don't know why games don't do this anymore. Was that really so hard? This makes all the difference when you open up one of these things and you have something else besides just an empty case. Not to mention there's a pretty cool another additional sleeve here, but here we go. That's what this is all about. Retro City Rampage on the Nintendo Switch. I'm not going to taste this thing because I know they taste horrible, but this was what it was all worth it. So I was so glad that I was signed up for VBlank Entertainment and their little notification system, because it was only because of that that I knew that there'd be a limited release. And I'm also really lucky that I was able to be on a computer at noon the day that this thing was re-released and pick it up. Well, there you have it. Retro City Rampage Special Edition on the Nintendo Switch. This is definitely one of the coolest and rarest rare and retro unboxings that you're going to see. I'm not sure exactly how many copies of this game came out, but man was I so excited when I actually was able to pick it up. And that feeling that I got opening this thing for the first time in front of all you guys was absolutely amazing. So worth the 45 bucks that I paid for it. And the beauty of this thing is that it's on the Nintendo Switch, so we can absolutely do some game capture and keep your eyes peeled for a first impression video that you know is coming up soon. That's all for today. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Rare and Retro Unboxing. Switchcraft out.